It's Raina again, and welcome to episode 10 of Beholding Out for a Hero, where the side track is the main track. Tired of your humdrum 9 to 5, 40-hour work week? Why not take a break and take charge of that farm you inherited from your grandfather? No, wait, sorry. Wrong plot. Stick around for more actual play D&D.
One, two, three.
Okay, I heard one clap.
I heard no claps.
I didn't hear any claps either.
Uh-oh.
We're fine, we're okay.
Have fun lining up the audio, Nico.
Oh, it's me this time.
People clapped. Sometimes it just doesn't show up on Discord.
Yeah, I definitely saw mine in Audacity at least.
Oh, also, we need a moment of silence for the room.
What happened to the room?
Okay, that should be good.
I know you're collecting room tone, but the way you fucking said it.
A moment of silence for the room.
Alrighty, I am Nico, the DM for this campaign, and welcome back to another episode 10 of Beholding Out for a Hero. Today's session question is, what book, is it book specifically or generally assigned reading? Either way, what book or assigned reading for school did you hate the most? I think mine has to be... I read this, I don't even know what it's called. It was a story about a Civil War soldier who was a cowardly person, and then he ended up living and getting a medal for it, and I don't know if it was because I hated my teacher, or if I actually hated the reading a lot, but I fucking hated that reading so much. I don't even know if it was a book, but like, anytime we went back to it, I was livid with spite. That's it.
All right. Who's next?
Raina, you go next.
Okay. So this wasn't a signed reading. It was a book that my mom recommended to me, but it was absolute garbage. It was called Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. And I guess it's becoming a Netflix show, so this might be a hot take. But I started reading it, and at first I thought because since the author's name is abbreviated, I thought it was a female author. And as I started reading it, I was like, okay, so she's a misogynist. And then I kept reading, and I was like, no, wait. A man wrote this. And it was so infuriating and so, like, disgusting in the way that it was written, because it was told from a woman's perspective, that 12 pages in, I put it down, and I refused to pick it back up.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was so bad, guys.
Elaine, you spoke next. You go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Elaine. I play Kitty with an IE. I don't remember if Raina...
I did not introduce myself. You know who I am.
If you've gotten this far into the podcast, you know we're bad at it.
So I don't tend to not finish a book, but there have been a couple books I just got too bored and I just couldn't finish reading. But there's been one book where I rage quit, and that book is Alice in Wonderland, because I could not deal with the fact that he wasted my time writing a scene between Alice and a doorman where they argued about how Alice is supposed to get in this stupid house because the doorman's on the outside, and then she just walks up to the door and opens it and goes inside. Like, as soon as she did that, I put the book down and I stopped reading it. I could not. But yeah, that's my book.
Boo.
Too hot of a take.
Boo. I don't know. I really liked Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. The originals, not... Well, I mean, the Disney movie was alright, but it was, like, traumatic as a kid.
Ashley, you next.
Yeah, I'll introduce myself next because I opened my big mouth. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I play Miki, the Tiefling Bard. The book I hated the most was a book my friend recommended for a book club called The Institute by Stephen King. I don't think I like Stephen King books in general to the point where I refuse to read them because the synopses always sound really fucking weird. But I was obligated to read it, and I hated it. Mostly, I guess, for the premise of the book, which I don't think you're supposed to approve of kids being kidnapped from their parents because they're telekinetic and then changing the fate of the world, but I don't think there was one redeemable part of that book.
That's pretty standard for Stephen King, I think.
Yeah.
He loves his dredges of society.
It's just, it was so bad. Plus, there's like a tiny bit of body horror, but like not really. It's like self-mutilation to get a tracking chip out of the main character's ear, and I think I almost like spontaneously threw up at that point. It's like a half paragraph, but I was just like, I'm so against non-consensual body horror that I was like, even if the kid was digging it out of his own ear.
Fair enough.
John, you're the last one.
Okay. Let's see. What's a thing that I hate? I didn't have to read that much that I didn't like because I was homeschooled. But
Oh.
Oh.
a book series that sucks is The Magic Tree House.
I loved the Magic Tree House growing up.
Hot takes. Keep going.
It's good when it's like early on in your reading career, but it's so boring.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't read in like 15 years.
Yeah, I remember really liking it as a kid, but if you ask me about what it was about now, like, I don't even know what the Magic Tree House is. Like, is there an actual Magic Tree House? I couldn't tell you.
Yes, there is, and they use it as an avenue to go back to the past, which is fantastic as a fantasy trope and not in actual real life, because you would just die if you went back to the past. Like, if you went back to, like, the Middle Ages, you'd probably just get killed or die of, like, the bubonic plague, so why would you actually do it?
See, but the plus side is that you would take everyone down with you because we have our vaccinations.
Yeah, you would take a superbug with you and they'd die, and it'd be great. Fuck them.
You would just be responsible for mass genocide, essentially.
The extinction of humanity. I will say, I literally just finished a book today called Before the Coffee Goes Cold, which is about time travel in a nice way. I do recommend that book.
Before we continue, I do have to step away again. I'm so sorry.
Goodbye, John.
Wait, but isn't John the one doing the session summary?
Yup.
Like I said, goodbye, John.
And we never heard from John again.
He's just leaving the podcast.
That's how he tells us.
I will have to take Rudy out in about half an hour to an hour, though.
Alrighty. John is doing the session summary, so if you are ready for that.
Yes, I think my parents are about to walk through the door, so I might have to wait until they're done gallivanting.
I feel you.
Hey, Dad.
What you gonna do, honey?
I'm playing D&D right now.
Oh, sorry.
Recording for the podcast.
Oh, nice.
At this exact moment.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. All right. So we were looking for the source of that nasty smell, and we were walking around Dragon Eyes and Cogsgate trying to figure it out, and we realized it was coming from the district above us. Well, first we found that busted-ass pipe, and Mickey got a little bit in her hair, and she was real peeved about that. But then we went up to the district above us, as in above our heads, not like Northwood. That was a thing that we had to deal with for a minute. We done went up there, found out that they have some kind of pipe problem. We signed up for an adventurers guild so that we can get a payout for figuring out what's going on, and then a bunch of goopy dudes came out of the pipes and started fighting people. So we chopped them to bits. We gave them the old stab and cast some magic spells. And we handled that. And that's where we are now. We're in the midst of this conflict after a bunch of guys came out of the Dookie pipes.
All right.
Someone put Behold Dookie pipes in the session.
Got it.
Patches, I am so sorry. I thought I would get more of the dudes, and I thought batteries could cover you enough, but I'm so sorry.
It's alright. It happens to the best of us.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Patches.
Yeah. So it is immediately after the fight. We are out of initiative now. It is still late afternoon. You guys are still surrounded by black water.
Disgusting.
6 points to Patches.
6 health points.
Yes.
Patches is feeling a lot better. He goes, oh, goodness, thank you. I had the crick in my shoulder, which is strange because I don't have bones.
So do we bring this dust over and collect our rewards now?
Are any of the monsters still intact?
Yes, there are 2 monsters that are intact. The ones that seem to not have any resistances to your attacks. Those ones are just piles of shredded skin.
Looks like 2 of these guys were enchanted, and that's why it made it harder for us to hit them, and that's why they're dust now.
Weird.
Does this count as solving the problem? I'm not gonna lie. This feels a lot like telling a Drazen it was Izzy and saying that solves the problem.
Oh no, we have not solved the problem at this stage. I would not say that.
We don't know if this was the source, or all of it,
Oh,
for that matter.
I just assumed because it pooped out of the pipe.
I think there are probably more of these things.
Can I look to see if there's another pipe and see if it's still, like, under heavy pressure?
Sure.
Or if it looks like it's flowing properly now?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Hey, that's an 8.
As you go over to the busted pipe, there being pipes adjacent to that pipe as well. You walk up to the pipes to inspect them, and you get a face full of black water.
Oh.
I do the thing where I use my fingers to scoop the guck out of my eyes. Yeah, I think there's more still.
Should we follow the pipes and see if we can... Do we want to find more?
Do the pipes keep going up? Or like...
Yeah. As you guys look at the pipes, you can track them upwards, and they disappear behind a couple of buildings, but seem to be continuing to go upward.
Well, can I... So the pipe that just spilled its guts on Kitty,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't, like... Did it burst, or did just, like, a bunch of water just come out of it?
And not a whole bunch of water, maybe like a half-gallon amount of water,
Okay.
and nothing else seems to be flowing out at the moment.
Alright, so it's more just, like, off-flow kind of thing?
Kitty's not certain because she's currently covered in sewage, but as you guys are standing around observing, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of liquid flowing through for whatever reason at the moment.
Oh no, there's more!
There's more.
Whether or not it's because it's still clogged or because the pipes are currently empty, you're not certain.
So, here's my question. If one of us got a hold of a plunger, ye old fantasy plunger, would we be able to forcefully evict whatever's in the pipes?
That is an excellent question. Looking at the uneven, jagged edges of this pipe burst in this particular section, you don't think that would be very feasible to do. Maybe if you... Yeah?
I was just going to say, can I cast Conjure Plunger?
So what would that spell be?
It's a spell that I made up just now. I homebrewed it as you were talking.
I see. Totally above board.
Yeah, what's the duration and the target? And is it a concentration spell?
It's instantaneous, and it targets all nasty boys.
But yeah, you don't think plunging the pipe would be feasible on the broken spot? Maybe if you removed a section of the pipe and you had a adequately sized plunger? I don't know, that's a big plunger for a 10-inch pipe.
10-inch diameter?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like... Hold on, let me bust out my ruler here. That's not like an absurdly large plunger.
Yeah, do you want to resize that, Nico? 15 feet?
No, because then we can crawl through it.
Yeah, the pipes had to be small enough to where you guys can't crawl through the pipes. I mean, maybe with the exception of Patches if you wanted to, like, shove him through. But, like...
You don't have bones, after all.
This is true.
And being the only clean one left.
Can you be wrung out like a towel?
Like a ShamWow.
If I don't flex, the stink will remain.
Wait, how much can you, like...
How absorbent am I? I don't know. I haven't tested it.
No, how much can you, like, flex your arm? Like, can it be squished all the way down or, like, rolled up like a towel?
Yeah, how squishy is Patches' stuffing?
It's like a beat up bear's stuffing when he's not trying. If he flexes, it'll be like tough. But otherwise it's just like beat up old bear stuffing where it's like kind of hard but also
A little lumpy.
a little lumpy, yeah.
Define trying. What are you trying?
Jim's gonna squeeze his arms and go, how do you know these aren't bones?
'Cause I've seen the inside.
Oh.
You've seen your insides?
Yeah, haven't you?
Yeah, haven't you?
I don't like my insides to come on the outside.
I never said I did. It's a bad time.
Okay.
As you guys are waiting around for a little longer, another small portion of Blackwater leaks through.
Okay, let's make a decision. Either we continue onwards or we take a minute to breathe.
How hurt are people still?
I'm at 15 out of 31.
I'm at 20 out of 35.
Okay, let's take a short rest, and then we'll head off.
Oh no, I'm at 15 out of 35. But if we're trying to beat other people to the source so we can claim the money, we have to keep going.
I do love money.
I don't care about money.
I don't want you guys to die.
I do like the idea of money.
I do like the idea of dying.
Oh,
Okay. Then let's go.
Then it's a win-win. When things start going south, Miki goes first.
I mean, I'll try my best to make sure you guys don't die. I'm pretty healthy.
By spraying more acid on us?
Okay. I thought batteries would take the brunt of the damage for Patches, but I could not get batteries to cover all of Patches. That's my fault. But I'm pretty healthy. I don't think they touched me at all, so I could take some hits if needed.
Jem's gonna, like, loudly crack her neck and go, must be nice.
I mean, as much as we enjoy ragging on you right now, Kitty, I don't think I'd want you to go out and be targeted alone.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
That's
She does
Not
have
a
a
good
block.
Deeply
reason.
sad.
Huh?
I said that's deeply sad.
it's not a good reason.
If you say so.
You have us now. You don't need to be targeted alone.
Also, I'm like super beefy. So don't even worry about it.
Okay, I mean, I could take a fair few hits. I haven't had to in a bit, but since Aunt Carly found me. But, yeah.
She's sturdier than she looks, is what she's getting at.
Yeah.
I'm not. But nevertheless, let's press onwards.
That's true, Miki is exactly as sturdy as she appears.
I feel like I'm less sturdy than I appear.
Elves do be like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, what are you guys doing and what are you guys looking for?
Following the pipes?
Are we going up? Yelling timber?
Yeah.
Okay. Can everyone roll perception or investigation rolls for me, please?
Oh, baby. Which one of those is higher? Perception, probably.
10.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Rude.
I got an 18 for investigation.
Okay.
13 for in perception.
10 on perception.
Just as you guys are stepping away from the scene of decimated monsters, Patches, you step one paw into what would have been black water, but is something solid but not poop. It catches your attention that it is a crumpled, nasty sheet of paper.
Ew.
I want to take a look at it.
As you unfurl this smeared sheet of paper, you find that the ink on it, for the most part, is too obscured to read, although you do make out the phrases. Oh, actually, what languages do you know?
I know Common, Goblin, and Curie.
You don't know what this says.
Ooh, let me try.
As you point this out to your group, eventually, someone who can read Elvish.
The elf can speak Elvish.
I pick it up and I go, this one's got words on it.
Hey, let's be honest. That hasn't always held true in this campaign. Not everyone who is a race reads and speaks that race's language.
Oh, that's right. I had to carry the team because I speak Elvish and Infernal, Miki.
In a joke for 5 people, who speaks Gnomish?
Me.
Not me.
I speak Infernal. I speak Infernal and Gnomish.
Oh, okay. Then we'll...
It was me. It was Kitty. Kitty is the gnome who does not speak Gnomish.
No, you're a human and you speak Common. It's fine.
That's true. Fair. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, humans are obviously only expected to know one language.
Yeah, I would not expect a human to know Gnomish. It's fine.
But in Elvish is what this note, letter, piece of paper is written in, and the phrases that you can make out are "The Sharn watch well," and "Continue the experiments."
Ooh. Mysteries.
Everything else is too smeared to make out.
When she reads this, do we know what the Sharn watch well is?
You're not 100% certain what that is? You've never heard of a Sharn watch well?
Would I know it?
No.
Oh.
How about me? Pick me.
No.
I feel like I should clear up if I know it.
No.
Do you know it, Nico?
Yes.
I turn to the sky and I look at God and I say, do you know it?
You feel that God is omnipotent and therefore knows.
Jerk.
At least one person does.
And after picking up, I don't know, do you guys want to continue or should I walk you guys elsewhere?
Now walk us.
Okay. As you guys finish up from this place, following the pipes northward. Eventually, you have to find a passage up from the middle districts to the upper districts, at which you are turned away promptly because you guys are covered in black water.
Wait, but we've been commissioned by the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Listen,
Does that mean nothing?
We have a contract.
you guys gotta clean yourselves up before coming back.
All right, big man. What about listen to this? Please?
What am I listening to?
That was
Please.
it.
Oh, no, that's it? Oh, sorry. That's not gonna cut it.
Damn, he's good.
I won't even roll.
Listen, just get a change of clothes, or honestly, just even hose yourselves off, and then come back.
Well, where's the nearest water tap?
Or a hose?
Or well.
In the middle districts? Not sure.
Can I just wring out my shirt right on top of this guard's shoes?
Sure.
Must we antagonize everyone we meet?
This gets sidetracked into the party breaking Jem out of jail for disrespect.
That's my only goal in life.
You wring out your black water-covered shirt on this guard's shoes and says, "Listen, this is exactly why we didn't want to let you up here.
Why? I'm just trying to clean up a little bit.
Come back with a legitimate document, and then we'll let you in."
This is a legitimate document.
Unless you're saying the Adventurers Guild is actually a front for something, in which case we have a bigger problem.
I don't think you actually have any paperwork.
I thought Patches got paperwork from the Adventurers Guild.
I just signed this.
You signed it. You signed it, but they hold on to the paperwork. You didn't get, like, a slip.
He didn't
Wait,
get
didn't-
carbon copies?
I thought the front
Here,
desk
I'll
guy
draw it
said...
on the ground with this piece of chalk I carry with me. It looked like this.
Wait, hold on. I thought the clerk said that we would get a thing to prove that we were on the mission.
Did you? Did I?
If we say yes,
Yeah,
will you
did
give it to
you?
us?
Hold on.
It's been a while, to be fair. It's been a couple of weeks.
1 week.
It's been a while.
One of the biggest notes I have here is that I pretended to be a lawyer last time.
You did pretend to be a lawyer last time.
So let me try that again.
I'm in the middle of editing the portion where Reina and Nico are arguing over whether or not she's a lawyer.
Okay, I don't know whether or not I gave you a piece of paper, but I'll say Patches has a piece of paper. But it is also covered in black water. At which the guard very unhappily says, "Listen, just move along. You don't look like the types of folks that will be let up here anyways." And with that sort of attitude, looks at Jem. "I'm not gonna let you in."
What? Okay.
Oh, so is it because she's an elf?
Racist.
No, it's because you all are disgusting. Disgusting and fucking rude.
You just called an elf
You
disgusting? Oh my.
What?
Oh
Hey,
my.
everyone, this guy's a racist.
At which, at which you guys get escorted from holding up any foot traffic from the upper wards to the middle wards, and you guys are promptly kicked back into the middle ward.
Do they say and stay out?
No, they don't even say anything to you. They're just like unhappy that they have to handle people that are covered in black water.
It's okay, you can call it sewage.
Covered in poop.
Yeah, this isn't a PG-13 podcast.
But then it becomes far more visceral for me.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know what I prefer.
Night soil.
Ew.
Detritus.
Now we're just moving into the devil's lettuce territory.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I know where a water source is.
I'm gonna ask Kitty, do you know any ways around the guards, little unofficial ways to get up to upper districts?
Ooh. DM,
Kitty, you would not. You don't spend a lot of time breaking into the upper districts as you spend most of your time in Sharn in the lower districts. So you would be most familiar with shortcuts and secret passages in the lower districts.
Would I?
Gem, you also don't spend a lot of time in the upper districts. You make a point of not spending a lot of time in the upper districts.
Well, you don't have to
I would
say
say.
it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Have I ever told the fortune of a very rich person in Sharn?
Probably.
Are we gonna call in favors?
You would probably at some point have... Oh, actually, can you roll a d20 for me?
Fuck. 5.
No, you haven't.
Poop.
You have been told fortunes to rich people or people of note before, but not in Sharn specifically.
Have I ever told the fortune of a rich person in Sharn?
No.
If I get a 20, will you let me have done it?
Fine, go ahead and roll a d20.
I got an 11.
No.
I like the idea of Patches doing it once because he saw Miki do it.
Yeah, I would entertain the notion of Patches picking up odd jobs.
So is there like a local bathhouse or something
Yeah,
that we can
I'm
go to?
gonna... Let's see. I rolled a nat 20. Kitty should know where the closest water source is.
Nice, yeah. Kitty, you find a... How much of a gremlin do you want to be, Kitty? You going for fast because you can find a public fountain if you want to
Yes.
soil the public fountain.
Public fountain.
It's like playing against the plague.
Kitty doesn't go to bathhouses. She finds, like, she's like a bird. She'll just find a little puddle.
Oh, I'm just imagining Kitty doing the little like spin thing that they do in bird baths, where they flutter about. It's so cute.
The rest of you following Kitty for a very short 3-minute walk away don't know how you could have missed this huge fountain that was in the middle of the marketplace.
We couldn't see through the grime.
We were digging the gunk out of our eyes.
How could we have missed this huge fountain in the middle of the marketplace? I'm going in.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're not even that dirty, right, Patches?
No, didn't he get a poop monster on his face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone got a poop monster on them.
Oh, that's right. We were all stinky.
Actually, I think with the exception of Kitty, I think Kitty is the only clean one.
No, I got piped on, remember?
Did you?
Let me rephrase that. I got...
The pipe burst on her. Like just earlier this session.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, everyone is stinky.
Bird bath time.
Yeah, you guys easily enough clean yourselves off. You guys are sopping wet, but clean.
Brisk.
Great, but they're still not going to let us in, because... And Mickey just looks at Jem.
'Cause what?
We can just use a different gate.
Is there more than one gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be multiple gates. At this point, Jem, you catch the sight of a familiar figure.
Oh? Uh-oh. No. No, that's bad.
You recognize there is a imposing-looking tiefling woman, purple tiefling woman,
What?
with a dark magenta hair. And you recognize this person as they are passively watching you all bathe in this fountain a little ways off.
Oh no, now I'm embarrassed.
When you catch their sight, they motion for you to come over.
Oh no.
Do we see this? Does everyone else see this person?
Yeah, they're not particularly hidden, but to everyone else, they don't really stand out as someone you recognize.
I don't know this person.
Oh yeah, you might. Yeah, you recognize this person as well. Kitty.
Mickey starts shaking Jem's arm. Like, Jem! 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 It's another purple tiefling!
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, is that your mom?
I don't know, there's another one of me!
How old does she look? The purple tiefling woman?
Oh, do I not have that written? I don't have that written.
It's always the ages, Nico. Also, everyone roll.
Oh, yeah.
At least Patches and I roll. Oh, I need a 10.
Whoo!
I'll say, young adult.
She is a 10 for Kitty.
She's a 10 for Patches as well.
Oh, she's a 10 for Miki.
Universally hot.
Miki is just in awe.
Kitty and, Elaine and Reyna. You guys would recognize this as one of the forms that Nyx takes often.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Gem's just gonna... Everyone's seen them,
Yeah.
so...
I'm staring at Jem right now.
She's just gonna go... Oh, hell. Guys, I just have some business to attend to. I'll be right back, okay?
Do you need me?
Probably not, but I'll let you know if I do.
I'm just staring.
They look to be alone and unarmed.
Do I recognize anyone around? Or is anyone around, like, looking a little too carefully?
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh my god, garbage! That's 8.
You can tell that a lot of the people in this area are mostly focused on you guys just taking your bird bath in the public fountain.
Hey, Miki's doing it in a very dignified and discreet manner.
Patches is not.
Yeah, Kitty's not either.
Gem straight up had her head in the fountain and, like, did a, like, full golden retriever dog shake. So she's sopping.
You don't catch anyone else's particular attention on you, although you can't be certain. You're a little too jarred from seeing this tiefling woman.
Alright. I'm gonna push my wet hair out of my face, kind of, you know, like, rub my face against my sleeves and walk over.
Kitty is watching eagle-eyed.
Yeah. Gem, as you walk over, as you approach within a normal speaking distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep, like, a decent distance away. I'm not getting too close.
Yeah, and the tiefling woman doesn't make any move to approach you further. She speaks and says, I thought this might get your attention.
Hello, darling.
When she speaks, you realize with a start that this is not who you think it is.
Oh, no! Do I recognize the voice?
No. I was here to offer you a job if you're interested, but let me properly introduce myself. You can call me Harks.
Can you spell that? Can you spell that?
Yes.
This is an audio podcast.
Harks.
Thank you, Rena.
H is in Harry, A is in Apple, R is in Richard, K is in Karen, S as in Samuel.
You should do it in D&D terms.
With all monsters. I feel like I don't know my monsters well enough.
H is in Hydra, A is in Asimar.
H is in Hydra, but later in the word.
What?
H is in Hydra, A is in Hydra. At the last letter of Hydra.
Okay, I heard H is in Hydra, but later on in the word. I was like, what do you think Hydra starts with?
Yeah, I was also confused.
That is what I said, but it's not what I meant in my heart.
Do I recognize the name?
You do not recognize the name.
That I'm taking a step back.
Listen, and then the tiefling woman puts up her hands. I don't mean any offense. I just wanted to talk to you alone for a little bit.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna beckon over Kitty. Just like, what? I'm not taking my eyes off of her, but like, I'm just sticking one hand behind and just beckoning her over.
I'm scrambling over.
Oh, that's the sign. The rest of us follow.
Hey, if you want to make your business public, that's not my call.
They already know, but I don't appreciate
I don't even dry off.
Yeah, same.
Someone ShamWow squeeze Patches really quick.
Alright, we can do this with an audience. No consequence to me.
If you didn't want any trouble, you wouldn't come looking like that. What do you want?
Ooh, I didn't know your breakup was that nasty. Apologies. I was going to...
Oh my god, you broke up with Nyx? Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, that is quite the story of the town.
Did I know that was their name?
No, you didn't, I don't think.
You broke up with that one woman?
Jem has not divulged many details regarding her messy breakup.
Yes, that aside, the job I was going to offer you, I think might be of some interest to you, Jem. I have some information for you from home, and that would be your reward. The job itself is simple. We just need some extra security for, an event. A single-day event. You interested?
So I don't recognize the name.
No, you don't.
But they know me. Boy, howdy, do they know me.
Yeah, a lot of people know you. This is not new news.
That's true. But still, it's the principle of the thing.
And here, as a sign of good faith, I'll give you a bit of free information. Your bear friend, and she motions to Patches, may want to be a little more discreet. Rumor has it that some people want him captured. Or dead. I'm not 100% certain.
Patches?
I did forget about that.
Excuse me?
I can't be the only one who has noticed the bright pink teddy bear standing next to another person of interest.
You can't see me if I do this.
And I put my hood up.
And she's just gonna point at the pink bear feet from under the cloak.
Do they have toes?
Not toeless pink bear feet. Oh, that's gonna be another episode name.
You can't see me if I do this, and I just put my cloak over them.
Yeah, if you like squat a little so that the cloak touches the floor, yeah, you just look like a floating cloak. Or not floating, touching the ground cloak.
Miki picks up the sopping wet Patches, who is like 50 pounds heavier than he used to be, and she goes, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just my teddy bear. Patches, you're so heavy.
Listen, I don't know what he's done, but I just know that if somebody offered to buy that information, there would be people willing to sell it.
Alright. Any particular reason why you're searching me out specifically for this?
Well, I've heard that you are able to get along with the high-class noble folk.
Oh, no.
You know how to carry yourself.
No. No 1%ers.
That would be what the job is not directly entailing, but you would be interacting with some of them, yes.
Alright. What's this event?
So you are interested?
I'm not interested. I just want details. You're being too vague.
Well, there is a masquerade ball
Oh, no.
that we want some extra security for.
That's Reina's favorite thing.
And as a nice little bonus, we even give you a little bit of a allowance to buy yourself something nice to wear to the party.
Listen. I'm not exactly on good terms with our organization at the moment, so I really just can't see why you would give me this job with such a valuable reward, really, if you didn't specifically have it out for me. It just smells like an ambush, I hope you understand.
Of course, one can never be too careful, although there are occasionally multiple interests, multiple goals from separate people. Not everyone is as uniform as you may think.
So you would want some extra surveillance at this event. For one particular person or for the event itself?
For the event itself. Just to make sure that nobody gets rowdy.
Uh-huh. And why is that?
We may have some items that we are keen not to get stolen is all. So if somebody does try to do something, we want to make sure that there are people capable of stopping them. Listen, I'm not here to wring your arm about it. You take it or leave it.
Speaking of, could you wring my arm, please?
I'll ring Pappas' arm.
Thank you.
When is it? When's the event?
The event would be sometime next week. Although, if you're not keen on accepting this job, I would not want to share all the details.
And, who sent you?
Dove.
Dove, you said? To me, Reyna, that name doesn't sound familiar, but is it one that I would know, Nico?
It's not someone Jem has worked very closely with.
Okay.
You don't know too much about them.
Okay.
But we do. The name is familiar.
You've probably met them like maybe once, twice, maybe 3 times. Not more than that, though.
Okay. And, who's attending exactly?
Who's attending?
If you can give me a guest list, then maybe I'll think about it.
I don't know. People who have more money than they don't know what to do with is all I really know. Why, is there someone you're hoping to avoid?
Always.
If you can give me specific names, then I can tell you for certain whether or not they'll be there.
Why don't you ask Nyx? Or one? They know.
Ugh, well, that's the can of worms I don't want to open.
But you're willing to open this can of worms. Take it or leave it. Give me the guest list, and I'll think about it.
Listen, I'm not the organizer of the event. I am just one of the people involved in seeing what I can do.
And who is organizing the event, then?
Dove.
Okay. I'm gonna, half turn to the group, but I'm gonna keep an eye on Parks out of the corner of my eye, and I'm gonna go, what do you guys think? I mean, we're not... Would you pay them if they came and were part of your security detail?
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching you guys for a little bit. I think you guys are capable.
I don't like how that sounds.
Yeah, get used to it.
Oh.
How much?
The payment for the job would be the information for Gem. But each of you would receive 12 gold to buy whatever you want.
12 gold. Come on.
Come on.
We're making more just tracking down these sludge monsters.
Again, the highlight of this job was not the payment in gold per se, but the information, which one would say that in certain perspectives could be invaluable.
What's the purpose of the ball?
That is a little above your pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and our... Sorry, let me deliver that one again. And our help is above yours.
I can take a no when I hear one. And they look one more time at Gem. Are you sure you don't want news from home?
If you don't give it to me, are you gonna give it to someone else?
Well, I don't know what plans that Dove may have for that information.
And how did Dove get this information? Not everyone takes trips out that way, so pardon me for being a little skeptical.
I didn't ask. Not even sure if Dove themselves got it personally, or whether it was down the grapevine sort of thing. Well, I won't waste your time. If you're not interested, I'll go find someone else.
Well, listen, let me think about it. When do you need to know?
The event is next week, so if you guys don't need any particular time preparing, then sometime before then.
And if I were to need to get in touch with you, would it be through the usual method?
Sure. Unless you want to pick a different time and a different place.
I'll come meet you. If you stay close, I'll make sure you get the message.
I guess I'll see you around then. Hopefully... I didn't mean to step on any toes. Hopefully our next meeting will be a little less hostile.
Next time, don't show up as my fiancé, and then we'll talk.
Roger that. And it's a little strange watching this person you're so familiar with have an entirely different demeanor. She smiles and she waves as she leaves.
Ugh. So weird.
Jem, your fiance is a tiefling?
No. Not really.
I don't understand.
I don't think this is the place to discuss that.
Yeah, it's not really my, I'll tell you guys later.
If they're what I think they are. And then I lean in really close to Miki, and I go, special effects artist.
Jem's gonna lean in even closer and go, even worse, cosmetology experts.
Ah!
Kitty's gonna lean in and say, are you alright?
Yeah. Just, a little peeved, but got some things to think about for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care what they...
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care.
I thought that was the end of the sentence.
I don't care what reward they end up giving us. If you want to do this, we'll do this. If you don't want to do this, we won't.
I need to know if they think something's happening and it directly involves me, then I need to know about it. But it's just a question of whether or not they've already told interested parties, or if I need to skip town, or... I don't know. And to the rest of the group, Jem looks like visibly shaken. She's much more tense than she usually is. Her eyes are kind of like darting around the surrounding area. And she doesn't have that same like bravado that she usually does.
Miki puts a hand on Jem's shoulder, reaching so far up. And in a very serious voice says, "We're with you, whatever you choose to do."
Thanks. And Jem's gonna put her hand over Miki's. And she just kind of nods and gives her like a very like bland, forced smile. And just goes, it means a lot.
All right, now let's get you out of this funk. And as much as I hate to say it, would you like to go harass some 1%ers?
I thought you'd never ask.
Alrighty, we can go ahead and take a break there. We'll come back at 5:40.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yay.
Welcome to the intermission. Shed your skin, unhinge your jaw, and take a short jaunt through the woods under the cover of night. While you're perched on the branch of an old oak tree, check out our Instagram, Beholding Out for a Hero, all one word, or our Twitter, @Bofa Podcast. Alright, you funky little cryptids, let's get back into it.
Okay, now that I'm done cleaning up my spill, is everyone ready?
What happened?
I always spill water during D&D. Just somehow.
I'm ready.
Okay. By the time you guys go up to the upper districts, get sent back down, take a bird bath, it'd probably be evening.
Is it past sunset?
It's probably still sunset.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Should we follow the pipes? Should we follow the pipes?
Yeah?
Yep.
Let's follow the pipes.
I won't antagonize a guard this time, I promise.
Okay, but for...
I will.
Mickey punches Patches in his sham-wowed arm.
Ow. A bit of water leaks out.
To be safe, let's go to a different gate.
Yes.
Alrighty, so you guys make your way over to a detour to go up to the upper districts without passing the same antagonized guards. Easily enough, you do find a separate entrance after a bit of walking, and after showing them the documentation from the Death's Gate Adventurers Guild, you are slightly reluctantly let up into the upper districts.
Woohoo!
Although they say that you should be on your way after not too long after dark, because there is a neighborhood curfew.
Oh my god.
Gross.
You're a neighborhood curfew. Got him.
Y'all live like this?
The guard just kind of looks at you perplexed, but doesn't say anything.
So we are... Let me look at our handy dandy graph.
Find the pipes.
Well, what level are we on now?
You guys are in the upper districts, which I don't have a map uploaded for, so...
Does it get any higher than this, or are we where the 1%ers are?
You are where the 1%ers are.
I can smell conservatives.
Oh, 1%ers. I'm very on my guard after that run-in.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a little while for you guys to backtrack from the new spot that you guys are in the upper districts to backtrack to where the pipes had burst, but eventually you do find your way back to above where you had that fight.
Kitty is going to keep an eye out for places, like as they walk, she's going to be looking for places to potentially hide if it becomes dark and we have not completed the mission yet.
Sure, you can note those places.
Jem's going to be keeping an eye out for anyone who is looking too closely.
Mickey is keeping an eye on Jem.
Patch is looking for shoe shops that have shoes big enough for his bare feet.
Hashtag bare feet.
Oh no.
Please tweet at us with the hashtag bare feet, and then don't look at the hashtag.
We're starting something terrible.
I've gotta know. I have tagged so many posts with bare feet on our Instagram.
Why would you do that?
Because we keep talking about your bare feet.
This episode's title, Bare Feet.
Not again.
Again. Can everyone roll perception checks at disadvantage because you are either distracted or not looking for the thing that you're supposed to be looking for.
No, I rolled a nat 20. And then I rolled a 2.
Ah, bummer. Okay, mine's a 19.
That's a 9. I thought the underline was a 2.
Okay.
It's a 9.
Sorry, what are we rolling? Because I was looking at the hashtag
Perception at disadvantage.
bare feet.
13.
19.
Nice.
Well, my first was a nat 20, and my second was an 8, so, 10.
Hey, Ashley and I are the same.
It's a little harder with the sun going down, and as well as the pipes here don't run so visibly like you've seen in the lower and the middle districts. They are hidden behind things or under buildings, but they do occasionally pop out and you can track where it goes. It mostly goes to houses and other large buildings. From what you see, there doesn't seem to be the same kind of signs of strain as you have seen in the middle and lower districts.
Of course not.
You don't hear anything unusual in the pipes as well.
Can we, like, tap on a pipe? Any exposed piping?
Yeah, you can, like, tinker and investigate the pipes themselves wherever they are exposed. And there are occasional areas in which there's the pipe end where you can take off it's not a lid, but the thing to look into the pipes.
The manhole cover?
Yes. No, wait, that's for sewers, right?
Yeah.
The equivalent of a manhole cover for pipes.
Valve.
Is it a valve?
I don't know.
Or a cap?
Regardless of what the fuck it is. You guys are able to look into the pipes at certain areas. And from what you are checking up in the upper districts, it seems clear. Or at least flow like normal.
Okay.
Can I roll an investigation to see if I can figure out where the clogs start?
Sure.
Oh, actually, scratch that. Kitty is going to look around for somebody who doesn't look too judgmental
Good luck.
and is going to go up to them and be like, oh, excuse me, I'm just a little thirsty and I lost my way to my hotel. Do you know where the nearest well is for me to get some water to drink?
Yeah, you waltz up to a well-dressed, bored-looking elf teenager who, once you ask your question, the teenager says, yeah, you want like a cup of water or something?
Or, just tell me where the closest well is and I can just grab some water.
I don't really know if we do wells here.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
But you sure are well-to-do. Hey!
Hey!
And she just kind of looks at you without laughing.
That hurts more somehow.
I'll give Patches a high five.
Listen, are you on the level?
Sure.
Like, does she look cool? Like not a snitch?
She does not look like a snitch.
Okay. There are some, monsters in the pipes, and we're trying to figure out what's going on, and there's supposed to be something happening at a well.
Yikes. I don't know what to tell you. We don't really, at least if there is a well up here, not a lot of people go to it.
Do you know where we could find, a convergence of a bunch of pipes or anything like that?
Or is there, a waste management facility?
How interested are you in your own district's infrastructure?
Look at them. Not very.
You're right on that front. I think waste goes down. I mean, how far down? I'm not really certain. I've never aspired to work at a waste management facility.
Have you heard of the Sharn Watch Well?
Sharn Watch Well. Honestly, that sounds made up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
You're made up.
I mean, maybe it's
I punch Patches in the arm again.
Fuck!
Maybe it doesn't mean what you think it means.
Like what, teenager?
I don't know, like code?
Is it thieves' cant?
No, not that you can tell.
Also, we just assume they're talking about an actual well, but it could be something, the Sharn watch, comma, well.
Yeah,
You know?
maybe the comma was,
Yeah, commas are crazy.
Or like, are the Sharn watch well dash something?
Yeah,
Hey,
or like,
what do you smoke? Because I would really like some.
Man, I wish we could get weed up here.
boy, do you. I'm gonna rifle through Kitty's bag.
Yeah, Kitty, go ahead and roll for halfling weed if you want to.
12.
Heyo, you have halfling weed. You have 2 joints left.
Including the one that Jem pulls, or not including the one that Jem pulls?
Including the one that Jem pulls.
Okay, so I have 1, technically. Assuming Jem hands it over.
Or sells it to the Hobbit?
Yeah. What are you doing with the halfling weed, Raina?
Yeah.
Well, I could use it as leverage.
I don't think she knows anything, though.
Yeah, it's not very good leverage. Never mind, I'll put it back.
Okay.
I'll just go, yeah, see, look at this. Sucks to be you, and then I'll put it back in the bag of holding.
Whatever. Have fun with your well or whatever.
Sharn Watch. Do the Sharn Watch have headquarters up here?
Shit, do the Sharn Watch have headquarters up here? Not that you would know. You don't know the upper districts very well, Jem.
Yeah, that's fair. She's a gremlin, that one.
Would they have a post in the middle district somewhere?
There's Sharn Watch posts in a lot of different areas, so it's not particularly difficult to find a Sharn Watch outpost. No matter, actually, unless you're in the lower districts, then it might be a little difficult. But in the middle and the upper districts, it's not hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Kitty is going to ask to look at the note again, and because the teenager had mentioned a code, she's going to see if she can find a code in the letter.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. Well, Kitty, can you read Elvish?
No, but Kitty is smart and can see patterns. Potentially.
Kitty, you can see patterns, but there's only like 6 words you can make out on this sheet of paper, and that is not enough to break a code if there is one.
Okay, that's fair.
Why is it written in Elvish? Are there a lot of elves in the upper district?
Glancing around, where you are specifically, there seems to be quite a few elves wandering around. How many elves live in this district, or the upper district of this division in general, you're not certain. But
Whereabouts are we?
you guys are at Daylon's Refuge on the south end.
Okay.
So, do you think the letter is the key to solving this investigation, or should we just brute force it and keep knocking on pipes?
Well, it is weird, but it could also have nothing to do with anything, too.
Well, I think the experiments might be what created the monsters to begin with, potentially.
And all this stuff flows down, right? So maybe all the experiments are at the bottom.
I was going to say something similar, like, the pipes seem to be flowing properly up here, so maybe the clog is not started here in the upper district, but somewhere lower.
Or it just flows well enough until it gets out of here. Is there like a distinct change in the quality of the pipes once you move out of this district, or the circumference, diameter?
From what you've noticed, the quality of the pipes in the upper district seem to be slightly more well maintained, but that being said, the middle and lower district pipes aren't like complete trash. They're still in good shape.
Interesting.
Okay, what are the terms of the agreement that we signed, that contract? Is it to find the source of the problem or to solve the problem?
Get rid of it?
Solve the problem.
Patches, pulling out the contract that you have, it says that they are paying to clear out the blockage from the sewage or trash chutes and repair the pipes.
Well, we can't repair pipes. We're not mechanics.
Oh, I know mending. But we determined that the blockage was still an issue first, right?
Which it seemed to be in the middle district.
Go back to the middle district?
But it was still, like, the pipes were blocked when we were down there.
You're not 100% certain if the pipe was blocked.
Oh. Is it still stinky up here?
It is not stinky up in the upper districts.
Of course not. Can we change that? So we don't think the pipes are blocked. We didn't think the pipes were blocked in the middle district. I just misunderstood.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I assumed it was still blocked because it still, like, exploded on me.
No, the water is just not constantly flowing all the time. That's all.
But you said the pipe burst above my head.
yeah, I thought like the
So sometimes what's happening is sometimes those creatures are moving through it, and that's what's causing the pipe bursts.
No, you got a splash of night soil, but there wasn't any.
Because it broke, right? I said I went to go look at a pipe that was, like, not, like, a different pipe.
No additional pipe broke. It was just the pipe that was already broken had splashed some stuff out on you while you were investigating the nearby pipes.
But that wasn't the pipe I said I wanted to go to. Oh no, we had a misunderstanding.
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
Oh no.
all right. So,
Well-
is there any reason to be up here then?
Kitty says, I think I got word from God that we misunderstood something back down in the middle district and we should go back down.
I think God lied to you.
Y'all rolled really low investigation rolls, and I was like, you can't tell, so.
All right, but it doesn't seem like there's a blockage or any sort of issue with the pipes in the upper district, correct?
Yes, up here, as you're observing the flow of the sewage system, the flow seems to be normal.
Can we find another mysterious note?
Probably indicating that the flow elsewhere had returned to normal, because this is no longer clogged.
Okay, I think we should head to the middle district and check to see if it's still clogged there or not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to it because we've been smelling really bad stuff all day and I kind of want to just go to sleep now.
Yeah.
You guys head back down to the middle district without issue. Returning back to the area that the pipes busted, or are you just like wandering around?
So, what I wanted to do previously was check a different pipe to see if it was in danger of bursting.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were just checking any pipe, not like a separate pipe that was elsewhere. I misunderstood.
No worries.
As you wander around various parts of the district checking other pipes, the pipes that you can find seem to all be flowing normal again.
What? So when we killed those monsters, that didn't take care of it, did it?
Yeah, because they all, like, pooped out, and then we killed them, and now they're not in the pipes anymore.
Yeah,
Is that it? Someone only sent 4 of these?
I don't think so. what was causing the problems was the monsters, and then we got rid of those, but I don't think those are the last ones.
Well, it's not clogged anymore.
They said that they were going to continue the experiments, right? I'm kind of assuming that note is connected to this, but also Sharn's a big city, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
who
might
knows?
not be.
Maybe this is someone's fan fiction that just came through.
As you guys are wandering around the middle district, you also see that there are various Sharn watch workers that are working to clean up the spilled sewage, as well as seeing what they can do to patch up the pipe.
So if I were to knock on one of these pipes, just like a nice,
Yeah, you can knock on the pipe.
anything happen?
No? It sounds like a pipe. I don't know what you're trying to do, I'm confused.
I don't know, summon something else.
There doesn't seem to be a creature inside that responds to your knocking.
Okay. Are the ones we killed still there, or have they been swept away?
They have been swept away.
There goes our evidence, too.
Well, wah.
Should have put it in my bag. Dang it.
Yeah, but then it would have stink up the whole bag.
It's in a pocket dimension.
So it would have been stinky.
True, I don't want that next to my jerky.
Back to the Wet Eagle then? Or should we find somewhere new to stay?
How long would it take us to get back to the Wet Eagle?
Isn't all of our stuff at the Wet Eagle?
Yeah, my armor's there,
Yeah, we need to get you back in that,
and I think I'm gonna need that.
like, stat.
It doesn't take you too long to get back to the Wet Eagle with Kitty's urban powers.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my question for you, Go. Are there, like, fireman poles in between districts that we could just slide down really quick?
No.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Okay, but consider that'd be sick.
I'm not stopping you from trying to parkour your way down from one district to another, although you will probably take fall damage if you fail your roll.
I don't have that many points at the moment, so...
Mickey sees Jem starting to consider it, and she just, like, grabs the back of her collar.
I wasn't gonna do it.
I could see it in your eyes.
It would be funny, but also...
Really quick before we leave the middle district, I want to swing by the Adventurer Guild and see if anybody had picked up the reward already.
Yeah, you swing by the Adventurers Guild and talk to the human at the window that you had previously been at. He tells you that nobody else had claimed to finish the job that you had signed up for, and if you are claiming to finish it, then they will distribute payment in 36 hours after verifying that the job has been done.
Oh, so we don't need to bring evidence?
If there is evidence, it would help them verify that you had finished something, although it's not 100% applicable in every case. Like, you can't always bring evidence, so...
Because of my backstory as a mercenary, would it make sense that I would have, like, cut off a piece of the thing that we killed? So I could show it as evidence?
Sure, yeah. If that's one of Patch's habits that you're going to stick with, yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah, whenever he solves a problem, he'll take something with him and be like, hey, I did this.
It makes sense.
So you have a loose face skin of one of these creatures.
Yeah, just slap it on the table without any context.
I don't want to think about the sound it makes.
It's washed now, so it's slightly less smelly. The human reluctantly collects it and marks that you guys have completed the job. Or are you just submitting evidence?
So if I
and
look at the face...
not...
Sorry. When it's on the counter, if I look at the face, does anything ring a bell?
Looking at the face is like looking at, you know, like one of those face masks things that have like animal prints and they look like hella demonic.
Uh-huh.
It's like that. It's very distorted. The skin is stretched and barely resembles like a humanoid. That being said, there are no particular distinctive markings on this face that would key you into anybody that you know.
Okay. Do I get the sense that it was a human being? Or humanoid being?
A humanoid at some point? Yeah. It looks close enough to being a humanoid that it could have possibly been, like, alive and a regular person at some point.
Ew.
Oh no.
I'm gonna quickly snatch the face back before the clerk can take it, and I'm gonna shove it in Kitty's general direction and go, smell this!
I smell it.
It smells like rot and decay.
Smells like rotting flesh.
Okay. Human rotting flesh?
I can't tell over the sewage smell,
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's very old. I think it would be very difficult to tell for Kitty between smells of various meats. Even if it were fresh.
I'll put it back, and then I'll wipe my hand on my trousers.
So, are you guys marking this job as complete? Or are you just turning this in for now?
Okay, so I think we killed the monsters that caused the clog, but we didn't finish fixing the pipes because we don't know everywhere it might have burst. Is that okay? Can we still mark it complete, or do we have to wait until the pipes are done?
Well, if you guys are not fixing the pipes, somebody else may pick up that portion of the job, and at which you would split the payment.
But we're not plumbers.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind splitting the payment if you guys don't, and I look at the rest of the group.
Yeah, seems fair. If somebody's gonna handle it, they should get paid for their part.
Yeah, shouldn't they be working for the city in that case?
Yes, they can.
So why is the Adventurers Guild saying fix the pipes?
Probably to get it done sooner.
Yeah, I guess.
Like bureaucracy in the municipality. If you could just hire someone to fix pipes and get it over with, I would.
The city always takes a long time to get things done.
Don't I know it? But still, it doesn't make any sense.
You don't have to start an argument with everyone we talk to, Jem.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm stinky. It's been a long day. I thought I saw my ex. You understand, of course, like pointing to the clerk.
The clerk is like, doesn't give you very much sympathy, but it responds with the people who set up the jobs write the job descriptions. They don't always make sense.
Okay, well, if you need to hire someone to write better job descriptions, you got my name. We'll deal with it then.
Yeah. I said let's just call it complete, at least for this portion, and we'll split it with whoever calls complete the repairing part.
Yes. Speaking of, sir, can I see your hand? I want to give you something to give to them when they turn in their half.
Is it going to be smelly and poop covered?
No.
And the person will hold out their hand.
I give their hand a little kiss.
Oh!
I say, save that for them.
Okay.
Oh.
Plumbers deserve our praise.
It's true.
I would imagine a Patches kiss at this point is still a little smelly and poop covered.
It is a little wet.
Did we ever roll for this guy? This clerk guy?
Do we?
I got a 6.
I feel like I did, and I feel like it wasn't very good. I think we all unanimously agreed it was not good.
Or was that?
No, that was the cop. That was the Sharn watch.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I got a 6 for this guy.
I got a 4.
Uh-huh.
I got an 8, but I'm just, like, not in the mood after seeing... Relationships are too complicated. I don't want one right now.
You guys wander back over to the Wet Eagle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Easily enough, you guys make it to the Wet Eagle before it is absurdly late. It does take you a little bit to walk all the way over there, though. Upon returning to the Wet Eagle, you are greeted once again by the familiar face of Adrazen, although the lobby decorations seem to be a little different. The weird wall tapestries are gone, and some of the plants have also disappeared.
Oh.
There's like a normal amount of plants in this room now.
Are there any eagles?
No, there are no eagles. There are no new decorations, just some culling of the old ones.
Hey, Drazen,
Yes?
do you have any of those tapestries around still?
Yes, I have them rolled up and just stored in the storage room. Why? Do you want them?
Give me a night to think about it.
They do supposedly bring good luck.
I don't think they do.
Hey, I am a fortune teller. If I tell someone that something brings good luck, they usually buy it.
And with that, he kind of pauses and thinks about what that means for the tapestries that he bought.
I was gonna say, here. And then Kitty will pull like a stick or something out of her bag and give it to Mickey. Do the thing.
What?
Do it. Do it.
I'm not going to buy it if you clearly make it up right in front of me.
Oh.
Okay.
Do I have anything?
Oh, and Miki, if you could return those keys to me.
Oh, yes. How's this? I'm going to take a bath because we have been fighting sewer monsters, and I'll wash the keys while I do it because I don't think you want them as they currently are. And she fishes out really smelly keys out of her cleavage.
Yes, excellent. I wasn't going to say anything, but you guys, yes, you do need a bath.
Do you have any, like, bubble bath or bath salts or anything that could help us smell better?
There are some scented soaps as well as a few scented candles if you want to light that in the bathroom.
Is there a well or a fountain nearby?
I believe there is a well.
You need a bath, Kitty, not just a dousing.
Are you going to pollute the public well? As he looks at Kitty.
I don't like that.
As soon as Kitty starts walking away, Jem's gonna grab her, like, by the scruff of the neck and be like, you're getting a bath.
No. And she definitely acts like a child who is being forced into the bath by their mom.
I swear to God.
Jem, you hear Drazen calling after you. You're doing a public service.
Every day of my life.
Look, I think Drazen approves of you.
Do you just have like a laundry machine I could get in and spin?
A washboard.
Unfortunately, not here. Although I think there may be a.
Yeah, is there a public laundromat?
Yeah, laundromat. That's what they're called. There may be a laundromat in this district.
Yeah, I gotta go to the fantasy laundromat.
Yes.
I think Miki snags Patches by the scruff of the... She's doing a lot of snagging by the scruff of the neck lately. And she just snags him and goes, Patches, if you put yourself in a public laundromat to wash, I think that attracts more attention.
Not if I do this. And he curls up into a ball and puts his cloak around him.
Listen, I don't think you should be going anywhere by yourself at the moment.
Yeah, and she's gonna haul under his armpits again and be like, to the bathtub you go.
Yay!
Do you have a washboard, Drazen?
Yes, I can bring it to you.
Yeah, washboard and a rolling pin.
Oh, that's a great idea. I can play that.
Patches' anatomy facts got really weird this week.
And then, one last thing, Drazen, can I have a bottle of wine and the biggest glass you have?
Sure.
I think you could just give her the bottle.
Yeah. The glass is just to make it look like I wasn't an alcoholic.
Clearly, judging by your smells, you've had a day. I'll bring you the bottle.
Yeah. Thank you.
He brings you all that you request to your bath time. Soon enough, you all get clean and comfortable once again. Is there anything else you would like to do for the rest of the night?
You're not gonna narrate the full bath scene?
Jem is, like, just a little sauced by the time she gets out.
Oh, I know what we should do. Kitty, let's split the loot.
Loot.
From the train?
Oh, the train loop.
from way back when.
Yeah.
Okay. Kitty's gonna dig into her bag of holding. I think I marked the money separately, so I was assuming if there was any money that was already split.
I think so.
Okay. So, and then Kitty, wet hair dripping because she does not dry her hair, pulls out. Well, Jem took the crossbow, so we have a cane. Put it on the ground. A fishing pole. Put it on the ground. A metal rod stick. Put it on the ground. Some weird potion that we don't know what it does. Put it on the ground. 2 wands of unknown source. And then various pelts and furs. Some clothes.
Oh wow, you guys have a lot of things.
Miki has the 3 books and the perfumes. And then the bag of beads that Jem wanted.
I believe Miki only has 1 perfume because the other one was awful.
Right.
Yeah, she takes the only decent smelling one and applies it
Yeah?
heavily to everyone.
Nico, what kind of crossbow was it?
I don't know if you guys ever examined it. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Because I'll add it to my equipment. I don't have it.
Looking back at my notes, there really wasn't an acceptable smelling perfume. Nico thought of old leather and smoked wood and pine and rum.
Yeah, I wanted them to be really terrible. So everyone smells like pine and rum.
You know, it's better than poop.
That's just what Patches normally smells like.
So who wants what?
Crossbow is mine.
Is the cane magical?
We haven't examined it yet.
Yeah, you guys haven't examined any of the items.
Wow, we've really been lagging on that.
Does anyone have identify?
I do have it, but I don't have any spell slots, and I need a pearl that's worth 100 gold pieces.
And what was that, Nico?
But the crossbow you're looking at is a finely crafted crossbow. It looks to be in good condition, like new, if not unused. There are some sort of carvings along the handle. Whether they're decorative or for a purpose, you're not really certain. It's well made.
For the case of adding it to my inventory on D&D Beyond, what would it go by?
You can put it in as light crossbow
Okay.
for now.
Woohoo!
Is there any way I can inspect without using Identify to see if I can figure out like what the wands or potions do? Or the metal rod? Or the cane, if there's anything special about the cane.
But yeah, before you do that, I gotta figure out what I gave you, because, like, the twins took half of the stuff, but I don't remember what half of the stuff they took, because I didn't fucking write it down in my document. I might have wrote it down in my session summary, so...
The only thing I have that they took was a strange wooden box and then money.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want anything else.
I thought they took a wand.
Did they?
We have 2, according to Kitty.
No, they took a cane, didn't they?
Oh, they took the cane that Tobias had that had Ray of Frost or whatever, but there was like just a backup cane that was in one of the boxes that we have.
Then I do know what you have. Kitty, if you could roll an Arcana check.
That is a 24.
Ooh, very nice. You are guessing the stick is more than just a piece of metal due to its placement in the shipping thing. The potion, I don't think you would be greatly familiar with this. You would know that the potion is not a potion of healing.
Mm-hmm.
The cane looks completely ordinary. Oh, and if you're looking at Jem's crossbow, you think that is it has some sort of magical ability.
Ooh.
And the fishing pole, I don't remember.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say it's just a fishing pole.
the fishing pole has some sort of transformation element to it.
Ooh. I let the whole team know.
It feels kind of silly that it took us 8 sessions to, separate these.
But we still don't know what they do.
Yeah, we need to find me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pearls worth at least 100 gold.
No, you only need one. They're not consumed.
Oh, I thought they were.
It's not consumed unless it says that it's consumed.
Oh, we need 1 pearl.
Anything that is consumed will say it. Otherwise, you just need to have it.
Okay. I need 1 pearl and 2 or 3 days. Because I only have 3 spell slots per day.
I open the door, walk into the hallway, lean over the banister, and yell down to Adrazen. Adrazen, do you have any expensive pearls?
No. I'm glad you think that I would, though.
Why wouldn't you?
Do I look like I'm made of money?
You own an inn.
Just look at the decor.
An inn in a not
An inn?
fantastic area of town?
Look, you've got balls for trying to open a business in a not great area of town. I assume there's some funds running through, and you're somewhat successful, and I give you props for that.
Thank you, but to answer your question, no, I don't have a pearl.
Poop. And she walks back into the room.
It's okay, because I don't have any spell slots left today. So if we want, we can go to sleep, go find a jeweler, and buy a pearl. Or steal one.
Miki looks at Jem.
Huh. What?
Are you any good at stealing?
What, you think just because I'm a rogue, I'm good at stealing?
Yes.
Oh, well, no, that's actually not really my forte. Sorry.
I can steal.
I mean, I can.
I just kind of assumed it based on who you are as a person.
Yeah, Miki, can you sing? Can you dance?
No, but I can make a ghost haunt you.
This is a fair trade.
Hmm.
I don't usually go and steal things. That's not really my job. I leave that to other people.
What is usually your job?
Don't worry about it. It's...
Probably murder, right?
No. Confidential information stuff.
That means murder.
No.
Insight check.
It's espionage, okay? It's espionage. Can you guys relax? I'm not a murderer.
Y'all rolled contesting.
That's exactly what a murderer would say.
Yeah, Miki gets real close to Jem's face and goes, I don't believe you.
Jem just gives her a little kissy on the nose.
That doesn't make me believe you.
Kitty nudges Patches again. They're still flirting.
Oh my god.
Are we gonna be in-laws soon?
I think our moms are gonna start dating.
That makes us in-laws, right?
Patches isn't related to me.
Neither is Kitty.
Doesn't make you not my mom.
So, anything else?
A 17 from me.
Yeah.
5. Wow, I'm really getting those 5s today.
I got a 2.
Jem's got a really good poker face.
I still don't believe you.
You don't gotta. But I'm telling you the truth.
So, anything else before y'all tuck in for the night?
No, because we didn't find out what loot we had. I just put it all back in Kitty's bag of holding.
Yeah, I'll put the crossbow back as well, actually.
I'm going to make sure batteries is cleaned out of any acid or gunk that might have gotten on them.
Or raw chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look out the window Just like kind of, that like shady, like half glance out the window just to make sure no one's keeping tabs on us.
Sure, go ahead and roll an insight or perception check.
Perception's better. I mean, I am just looking for like anyone, really. That's gonna be a 12.
From where you are, looking out the window, your vantage point from that window, the streets are clear.
Okay.
Alrighty, so everyone can go ahead and mark a long rest as you guys
Oh, thank God.
wake up
Oh my god.
uninterrupted.
I was so damaged.
You get all your HP and your spell slots back and any abilities that you used as everyone wakes up to a light knock on the window.
On the window.
No.
Yes, on the window.
If it's Izzy, I'm stabbing her.
Are we on the second floor?
Are you guys on the second floor?
Yeah.
Don't we usually stay on the second floor?
If it's Izzy, I'm really stabbing her.
Okay, in that case, you hear irregular taps on the window.
Oh, like they're throwing stones.
Yeah.
They break the window.
Yeah, I walk over to the window and just like haul half my body out to look at whoever's on the ground.
On the ground, you do see Izzy.
I take a stone. The next stone she throws, I catch it and I'm gonna throw it back at her.
She is badly disguised with like a very large scarf wrapped around her head and some shaded glasses.
What?
But otherwise is wearing what she normally wears.
What is happening?
I wave excitedly at her.
What do you want?
Hey, what you guys up to?
We were sleeping.
Sleeping.
Oh, you guys are still sleeping in?
Well, Jem was probably awake, but...
I like my sleep. What is it?
You know, I just wanted to see what's up.
Uh-huh. Looking like that?
Miki closes the window.
I think when Miki closes the window, Kitty was just starting to lean out, so her face smacks against the glass.
You just hear thunk.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kitty. Oh my god.
That's okay.
Alright, I'll open the window again.
Hey, I thought we were friends.
Kitty's gonna lean out. Did you want to hang out today?
Sure.
Why are you dressed like that?
Because someone, and she gestures towards the front of the inn where Drazen would be, told me that I shouldn't be around.
That's so weird that he would say that.
The audacity.
Yeah, honestly.
What a mean thing to say. Someone.
Okay, give us a little bit. We'll be down in and then I look to see how dressed everybody is. And then I look back. I don't know how long it'll take for them to get ready, but we'll be down.
I have to pull on a whole suit of armor. This might take like 10 minutes.
I'll help Patches.
Okay, I won't be here. And she like lowers her sunglasses to give you an over-exaggerated wink.
Oh boy. It's a good thing she's cute.
Miki looks at Jem when she says that and goes, questionable.
No, she was a solid 10 from my recollection.
No, I think she was relatively hot to everybody.
I have no idea, no memory of this.
That was before we were rolling individually, and Nico rolled a relatively hot.
Mm-hmm.
And Izzy is at the top of my I want to date list, so...
So you guys all help Patches get ready, and get ready yourselves.
Do I have a cloak or like a hood or anything like that? Because maybe I should start going a little more undercover.
Sure, you can grab a cloak. I assume you would have a cloak
Yeah, probably.
for living purposes, you know, so you can put on your cloak if you like.
Yeah, if we're going outside.
So y'all get ready for the day. What are you doing?
We go out to meet Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy wanted to hang, and Kitty's new best friend is yeah.
Yeah, she is standing comedically trying to be non-descriptive behind some crates while looking around as if she is shady.
Can I do my usual, like, scan?
Sure. Go ahead and roll insight.
Ooh, that was actually good. That's gonna be 23.
Nice. You get the sense of the vibe of the street of which you can see is that everyone is happy to return to their regular routine as you notice now that the trash smell is gone.
Okay.
Kitty will skip over to Izzy. Hi, new best friend.
Hey, what's up? What are you guys doing today?
I don't know. What are we doing today?
I don't know, we keep forgetting to decide.
We killed those sewage monsters.
Ugh, sewage monsters.
Yeah, it was just as unpleasant as it sounds, trust me.
Say no more.
Oh, do you have a pearl?
Do I have a pearl? Like, jewelry?
Yeah.
Like a nice one.
Yeah, I got some pearl earrings. Why?
I have some goodies, and then Kitty will motion like a mime a fishing pole that I think might be more than what I think it is. So I just wanted to see if I was missing anything. And I think I need a pearl to cast my spell.
Oh, so you want to, like, borrow it or something?
Yeah.
Sure. They're back at my house, so I'd have to go run to get them, but
Or we can come with you.
yeah, why not? I mean, sounds like you didn't have a lot planned for today.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not happy to see you, Izzy. I'm just a little on edge at the moment. Why are you here to see us?
I don't have much to do in the mornings, you know?
Insight check.
Sure, go ahead and roll an insight check.
I'd also like to make an insight check, because that
Sure, go ahead and roll an insight check.
feels like she should have stuff going on.
Yeah, that's a 15.
18.
I mean, but her butchery isn't open until after dark.
No, that's just the name of it.
It was afternoon, I think.
Would you roll 18? And,
15.
you can tell that she is bothering you mostly because she's bored. When she says she has nothing better to do, she means it. She believes it.
Alright, just checking.
You also get the sense, Patches, that she's just kind of a nosy person. So she'll just pop in whenever she wants to.
An odd duck.
Well, as we head to her house, I'm assuming if we all agree to go to her house,
Sure, why not?
I'm like chatting up Izzy, and then every once in a while I'll throw in, "Oh, but Jem is so great." And then but yeah, I'm wingmanning for Jem right now.
Yeah. She leads you back to after dark and unlocks the store as she lets you in. She stops you behind the counter and says, my house is, like, not presentable, so, like, just wait here for, like, 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Probably less than 5 minutes. And she runs back behind a door further into the shop, and soon enough returns after a couple of minutes to hand Kitty a small box with pearl earrings inside.
Are they worth at least 100 gold?
I don't know if Kitty has appraised much jewelry in her time.
Could
I
I...
will pull out. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, could I take a look at it and kind of, like, ballpark assess their value?
Patches would also like to try, because I imagine he's come across a lot of jewelry in his time.
Wink wonk, uh-huh.
Sure.
Wink wonk blink blonk.
Patches and Gem, go ahead and roll a...
Meanwhile, Kitty doesn't even know what an island is, so maybe...
Yeah.
go ahead and roll a history.
History.
Would a nat 20 do it, do you think?
Ooh, I got a 19.
Nice. Patches. One of your previous jobs insert story here.
I stole these earrings. I mean, came across them.
The single pearl that is on one earring is not enough to be worth 100 gold pieces. As a pair, they might be, but the one pearl on the earring is not large enough to be sold for 100 gold pieces.
Shoot, we can't, use both. It needs to be one pearl.
Katie, I don't know, how familiar are you with that spell?
I feel like Kitty's probably cast it before.
Then you would know that it has to be a single pearl.
Okay.
Nope, garbage.
Excuse you, these are, really expensive.
She will hand it back to Izzy then. Thank you. They're not enough, though.
Sucks. Well, I'm gonna put them back. And then join you on your doing nothing today?
Yeah, we might try to go steal a pearl that actually is worth 100 gold.
Ha, nice. And she goes back upstairs to put away her stuff.
Can I, while she's gone, peek behind the door she goes behind?
Yeah. You doing this sneakily?
Sure.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Oh boy, I'm gonna rip the door off its hinges or something by accident. That is a 9.
Oh no. You stumble audibly, and she turns around and is kind of startled, seeing if you had fallen or something. You very much catch her attention, but you do get a slight glimpse of what is beyond the door. It looks...
Sorry, can I use your restroom real fast?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Also, you can continue with your description, sorry.
Sure. Yeah, you get a glimpse of what is beyond, and it looks like a mix of a terribly abandoned, decrepit warehouse and, a hoarder's house.
Boy.
It's not a good look.
That'll be a 24.
24.
And this is a 10?
You were judging her without her house in the background, to be fair. Now that you've seen her house, you might change your mind, but that was before the house. And she's like, okay, fine, but lips sealed on my place because I did warn you that it is not presentable.
I'm not gonna judge you for that.
And she lets you in the back, and it is... The rest of the place is just as bad as what the glimpse that you had seen, as she leads you to the bathroom. The space inside, more specifically, it's a unexpectedly large space, and it does seem to be an old warehouse. There is one portion of it that it looks clearly lived in by some sort of hoarder. There is furniture buried beneath some of all the shit that's here, although it is difficult to identify. There are walkways in which you don't have to climb over things, although there are not many, and she leads you back towards what would be the bathroom, and there is a large portion of the warehouse that is empty and covered in cobwebs.
What used to be here?
I honestly don't know. This building was, abandoned forever.
Is it just too much house for one person?
Too much to clean, yeah.
Okay. Miki will pee and leave.
The old pee and leave. We've all done it.
Yep.
And soon enough, Miki returns to everyone else, and you all reconvene outside of After Dark as Izzy locks up the shop once more. And we will, the next episode, decide what you guys want to do.
Shopping episode!
Oh, gosh. That's the end of episode 10. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'd love to hear back from you, so please consider stopping by our Instagram, Beholding Out for a Hero, or our Twitter, @BofaPodcast. If you liked listening to us today, we'd also really appreciate it if you could rate, like, and comment on it. We want to thank Wizards of the Coast for creating the framework of Dungeons & Dragons 5e that we're playing with, and Keith Baker for coming up with the world of Eberron that this campaign is set in. Beholding Out for a Hero releases bi-weekly, and you can find us mostly wherever podcasts are found. Stay tuned for more shenanigans and, yes, even tomfoolery when we come back in 2 weeks for episode 11. And them's the speaking bits.